Hey guys, Ledger here, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now, the very next update coming in Clash Royale is dropping very soon, and oh boy, do we have a banger of an update. From actually some balance changes to a rework of the ladder system, there's so much more gold coming into the arena. I simply cannot wait for this next update to come out. So let's not waste any time and jump into everything that's going to be coming in this update. But first, if you could please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel down below. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you'd like to support me, feel free to use code LEGENDARY in the shop. Any support would be greatly appreciated, especially with the new season starting up in just a few days. But now let's go ahead and get right back to the update. The first major change that you're going to notice is that ladder is going to be quite majorly restructured. First off, there are going to be two new arenas introduced into the ladder progression system. We have Rascal's Hideout at 4,200 trophies and Serenity Peak at 4,600. Accordingly, Legendary Arena is now moved to 5,000 trophies, and the ladder leagues are shifted up accordingly, with Ultimate Champion being at 8,000 trophies. The goal of this change is to reduce player congestion in mid-ladder, so when your trophies eventually get reset at the end of each season, you don't end up facing these super max players that got reset all the way down to 5,000 trophies. Speaking of season resets, well, they're also getting slightly modified for the new ladder structure. From 5,000 to 6,000 trophies, there's not going to be any change to the season reset. You're going to lose 50% of the trophies at the end of each season. From 6,000 to 7,000 trophies, you're only going to be losing 40% of your trophies instead of the previous 50%. Finally, if you're anywhere above the 7,000 trophy range, you're only going to be losing 30% of your trophies at the end of each season. Now, when the update eventually drops, as a little bit of a gift, all of the Trophy Road rewards above 3,300 trophies are going to be reset so that you guys can reclaim them all. And I mean, look at all this free stuff that you're going to be able to reclaim, including a free Firecracker emote at 4,700 trophies. In addition to some direct changes to the ladder system, you're also going to be getting so much more gold after this next update drops. First off, with two new arenas, that means that you're going to be getting more gold and more cards from the chests that you unlock, and you're going to be getting more victory gold after each and every match. Secondly, there's also going to be gold crates introduced with this upcoming update. These are basically going to be chests that you can unlock in your normal chest cycle, but instead of getting cards from them, you're going to get a ton of gold. There are three types of gold crates coming with this update. A regular gold crate will be the most common and will give you anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000 gold. A plentiful gold crate will be slightly rare. These will contain anywhere between 2,000 and 5,000 gold and are about as common as a magical or a giant chest. Finally, there's also an overflowing gold crate. These are the rarest of them all, but they will contain anywhere from 7,500 to 12,500 gold. Very nice. Pass Royale is also seeing a slight rework as we approach the upcoming season. First off, well, Season 24 will also be dropping around the same time as this update, and Season 24 will be called Rumble in the Jungle, seeing a return to the jungle arena, some new jungle tower skins, a free rare book in Pass Royale, a boosted Goblin Giant, and a new card. More on that later. Pass Royale is seeing a rework as well, with the total number of crowns required to complete Tier 35 decreasing by 150 crowns. That's right, most tiers in Pass Royale will now only require 5 crowns to finish, with the special reward tiers every 5 levels requiring the previous 10 crowns. Again, this decreases the number of crowns you need to complete Pass Royale by 150, which means that you're going to be much more likely to unlock those higher rewards that you previously were not able to get to. The update also comes with a ton of quality of life changes. There are more of these than I will state in the video, but to just quickly go over a few of the biggest ones, you're gonna have 10 deck slots instead of the previous 5. You can now actually rewind replays, so you don't have to restart the whole thing when you go a little bit too far. There's now a randomized tower skin option where you can, well, randomize the tower skin that you're gonna use, and also they claim that they've officially now fixed the drop glitch. In addition to these quality of life changes, they're also making a small improvement to the existing Clan Wars system. Each week, Clan Wars is now going to be split into 3 training days and 4 battle days. In those training days, well, you can earn gold as normal, and in those battle days, well, that's when you can earn those medals to advance your boat down the arena. To fix the time zone issue, clan boats will now all advance once at the same time each day. The clan that earns the most medals will of course advance the farthest down the river. Boat defenses will now also contribute to how much your clan moves forward. If a boat defense survives, then it'll also contribute a few medals to your clan score. But wait, there's more. The Goblin Drill is the newest card coming to Clash Royale. This is going to be a 4 elixir epic card, and it's literally going to be a building that you can place anywhere in the arena. The building itself will last 9 seconds and spawn a goblin every 3 seconds, with 3 goblins spawning upon death. There are lots of challenges in the upcoming season for you guys to unlock this card, and I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on this card. Last but not least, we are finally getting some balance changes. In this upcoming set of balances, the Clash Royale team are changing 9 cards in this current game, so let's go ahead and get right into them. Fire Spirit rework. Elixir cost 2 to 1. Unit count 3 to 1. Damage plus 6%. Hit points plus 109%. Jump range plus 25%. And damage radius plus 47%. Now, I just kind of read off a lot of stats, but essentially they're changing the Ice Spirit so that it matches well with all of the other spirits existing in the game. In addition, it actually has quite a large splash radius, much larger than any of the other spirits, so it can definitely be a useful card to put in your deck against certain swarm type troops. In addition, there are actually now 5 1 elixir cards in the game, so I mean, you can build some really cheap decks now. Furnace rework. Now spawns 1 reworked Fire Spirit. Spawns a Fire Spirit every 7 seconds, lifetime from 50 to 49 seconds. Not that much to say here. The new Furnace is going to spawn 1 reworked Fire Spirit every 7 seconds. Not much else to actually say here. Elite Barbarians. Sight range increased 9%. So the Elite Barbarians have been a card that has just straight up taken this meta over. By increasing their sight range, it's going to be way easier to kite these Elite Barbarians to the other side of the arena, removing some cases where only 1 Elite Barbarian gets kited and the other one heads straight towards your arena tower. Rascals. Rascal Girl first hit 0.2 seconds faster. Rascals are very underused in this current meta, really only seen in one bait deck that's really not that popular. So a faster first hit means that the Rascal Girls will be much better at dealing with lots of swarms and will overall be much more effective around the arena. Cannon and Cannon Cart. Hit speed increased 10%. Now this buff to the cannon will only affect the building part of the cannon cart, so it's only going to take effect once that cannon cart actually dies. But because cannon is just such an underused building in this current meta, its hit speed is going to be increased by 10%, meaning that it's actually going to do quite a bit more damage. Hog 2.6 players, rejoice. Giant Skeleton. Double death damage to towers. Now the previous nerf to the Giant Skeleton was a little bit overkill, and the Giant Skeleton pretty much is not used whatsoever in this current meta. By doubling the death damage to towers, the Giant Skeleton is now actually going to be a much more significant threat that'll take down almost 1000 HP off of your tower if you choose to ignore it for a little too long. Golem. Death damage reduced by 28%. Now the Golem has been a card that just does so well in this meta. In fact, literally playing the Golem first play is perfectly acceptable because you simply have the tools in this deck to support that type of gameplay. By reducing the death damage of the Golem quite significantly, well, if it reaches the tower, it's not going to be as horrific as it used to be, which will be a nice little cut to this quite overpowered card. Ice Wizard. Now dies to Fireball. Now the Ice Wizard was always quite a weird unit because it was 3 elixir and it survives a 4 elixir fireball. For so long it's been so effective with the Ice Wizard Tornado combination that we're knocking down its HP just a little bit so that the opponents will be able to take that Ice Wizard out just a little bit easier. So there we go, all of the balances as well as all of the features that are coming in this next Clash Royale update. What are your guys' thoughts on it? Well, let me know in the comment section below. But unfortunately guys, that's all I've got time for in today's episode. Huge thanks to all of my channel members. You guys are the absolute G's. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below as well as a subscription to my channel. And as always, this is Legendary, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.